consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 15 and 16, my lord.
15 and 16.
16, my lord. Some difficulty, my lord, in this matter. The
All right. You are for the other side. Railway.
respondent release, my lord.
With consent.
Consent.
As prayed for by Mr. B. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel, NF Railway, appearing for the respondent, with consent of the other side to relist when?
After 2 weeks, man. After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Much.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention for listing of an IA, Lordship, the criminal petition has been listed tomorrow before your bench, Lordship, before your Lordship. Disconnected. Item number 30 is connected with the criminal petition. DP of Lordship.
My pleasure, Lordship. Lordship, with consent from the private respondent, my lord, I beg to mention item number 29. 1 week time may be given, my lord.
20?
29. Supplementary item. Yes.
What do you want?
Adjournment, my lord, for 1 week, man.
You are for?
Petitioner. Petitioner.
As prayed for by Mr.
AK Azad.
A.K. Ajad, Learned Counsel for the applicant, with consent of the other side, relist after
1 week, maybe date.
a week on a date to be fixed by the registry.
If possible, date may be given.
Next.
Master.
May I please, Your Lordship? So with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 25, Lordship. Lordship, may kindly adjourn this matter for today, Lordship.
25.
25.
Have you taken consent?
Yes, Lordship.
As prayed for by Mr.
J. Das.
J.
Das, Lordship.
Das, Learned Counsel, appearing for respondent number 2.
Yes,
With consent of the petitioner, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner, relist after
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
I'm obliged.
Please, Your Lordship. I'm seeking some small accommodation in item number 5, my lord. It's an IA for suspension of sentence.
Yes.
The problem is, my lord, the brief is with my associate, and because of waterlogging, he could not come. So matter may come up next week.
As
I have
prayed
taken
for
consent.
by Mr. S. Nawaz, Learned Counsel, appearing for the applicant, relist next week
Next week.
at a date on such and such date.
I'm deeply obliged, my lord.
My lord, I'd like to mention item number 6. The criminal petition 73, I meant the IA, criminal 388
Yes.
from Mr. H. Borua. Your Honor, my lord, he's away in Arunachal. My lord, he's asking for some
Have
time.
you informed the petitioner counsel?
My lord, we communicated yesterday that we would not be present today.
Did you
and-
give consent?
Yes, my lord, I did.
Your name?
You Saikya, my lord.
You Saikya.
You Saikya, my lord.
As prayed for by Mr. U. Saikya, Learned Counsel, on behalf of Mr. H. Barwa, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent, with consent of the other side, relist after
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
I'm obliged.
My lord, item number 28, I beg to mention, my
Supplementary.
yes, my
28. Yes. What do you want in 28?
my lord, maybe password for that day, my lord.
As prayed for by Mr. A. M. Barbhuya,
My lord.
Learned Counsel for the appellant, relist after a week on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Man.
Yes,
Yep.
please call the list. Yes, Mr. Dekka.
Yes. My lord, in this case, I want to file an additional affidavit.
All right.
Which is
How much
because-
time?
Additional affidavit for that, whether 1st July can be fixed. This is very material.
You file it. The MS P. Dekka, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, seeks 2 weeks' time to file an additional affidavit in order to bring some development.
My lord,
Yes.
In order to bring certain development on record. Prayer is not opposed. Relist on which date you wanted?
1st July will be
On
better.
Pariva Rupa 1/7/2025. The 1st July is a holiday.
2nd July.
On 2/7.
2nd July will also do.
Okay. In the
2nd
month
July?
of July on a date to be fixed by the registry. Yes, next.
Date may be fixed by the registry. And stay may be.
Whether, my lord, because it is a, whether interim
Mrs. Dekar, the dates that you are asking the matter to be fixed are the dates on which this court is going to be closed due to the summer vacation.
No, not about.
Please ask your junior, you want
Summer
a date
vacation.
after the vacation, you tell my court master, he'll give it. No. Yes, next matter, please.
no, because there is a stay or prayer also is there.
Stay
Yes.
prayer is there.
Yes,
You want it in July.
yes.
You want it in July. Now, how can I fix a matter when the court is closed, Miss Counsel? You are now,
Because
yes, Mr.
that judgment we have received
না না বাইদেউ সামাৰ
Let
ভেকেশ্যনৰ
me-
পাছত ডেট লওক এইটো বেলেগ এটা ডেট লওক এইটো সামাৰ ভেকেশ্যন
summer vacation
এই তাৰিখ-
কি আছে? এক
এই-
জুলাই নে? এক জুলাই নহয়।
1 জুলাই বন্ধ
2 জুলাই।
এইখিনি বন্ধ 13লৈকে বন্ধ আপুনি 14-15 লওক
Oh,
নহ'লে জুনৰ লাষ্টত লওক জুনৰ 27 তাৰিখে ল'ব পাৰে
বন্ধ আছে।
Please
No,
ask them
cut
to,
this below.
Mr. Counsel, please,
Then,
please tell a date. My court master will give it. Now, let me take the next matter, please. Yes, please call the next matter.
জুলাই বন্ধ।
এইটো ফিক্স কৰি দিব মিট প্লিজ ইয়ৰ লৰ্ডশ্বিপ
আমি ফিক্স কৰি লওঁ।
বাইদেউ আপোনাক দি দিব ডেট আপুনি আপোনাৰ জুনিয়ৰক
Oh,
কওক
yes.
কোৰ্ট মাষ্টাৰক ক'ব
Yes. Pass of that.
য়েছ
That will be-
May it please your Lord, this matter relates to my lord, one order passed by the learned trial court, my lord, where the charge was framed against the petitioner, against the petitioner as well as another accused, my lord. The petitioner issued one, my lord, certificate to the accused number 2 that he should be given bed rest for 1 month. This is my lord fault.
গোস্বামী just one ডেটটো তুলি ল'বা তেওঁলোকে বুজিয়ে পোৱা নাই নেকি হা য়েছ চৰি মিষ্টাৰ গোস্বামী
My lord. The charge was framed as per order, my lord, dated. Kindly may peruse at
you are challenging the charge framing order
order.
My lord, here, earlier the petitioner also appeared before the court, my lord. Here, my lord, they have challenged the charge sheet and FIR, my lord. This was after hearing the matter, my lord. The court, honorable court, was pleased to dismiss their petition, my lord. Lordship made that
I have annexed that.
order, they have annexed, my
I
lord.
have annexed.
After going through the, my lord.
This is, my lord,
Record.
against the order passed framing the charge. On 4/2/2025, charge was framed against the petitioner.
where is the earlier order
My lord, my lord.
Yes, yes. At page, my lord,
Yes, 33, my lord.
yes, 32.
page 30
2, my lord. Beginning, my lord.
Page 32. Both accused number 1 and 2 both came for against the charge, filing of the charge sheet. Now, and the
This-
operative part, my lord,
at an earlier occasion you were before the framing of charge
My not, my lord. that is-
before the framing of charge,
They are challenged,
The
FIR and
charge
search sheet, FIR and search sheet.
FIR and charge sheet
My lord.
but FIR and charge sheet
Page 34, my lord.
yes
para
one
four,
second
ma'am.
one second
at page 42 is the operative
one
part.
second Mr. Goswami page operating part page
42. Because others are only discussions of Honorable Supreme Court and other High Courts below. Simply it was dismissed, devoid of merit. Now it is at
One
page 40
second, one second. But your paragraph 18, 19,
My lord.
page
18, 19.
41 is clear, Mr.
My lord.
Goswami. The court has the court. Please read para 18.
My lord, 18, my lord. Paragraph
The
18.
proposition of law which can be crystallized from the discussion made here in above is that this court cannot embark upon an inquiry as to the reliability of genuineness or otherwise of the allegations made in the complaint. Therefore, it cannot be said that the impugned charge sheet number so-and-so arising out of Mukalmoa PS case number so-and-so under section so-and-so IPC did not disclose the commission of said offense at this stage while the facts are hazy and also disputed. Then come down. The petitioners also could not make out any exceptional circumstances to interfere with the case at the very threshold as held in so-and-so and in so-and-so. Now, this is very important. Whether the factual foundation of the offenses mentioned herein above are sufficient to disclose the ingredients of the offense against the petitioners have to be considered at the stage of trial. Such an inquiry cannot be embarked upon at this stage as held by Supreme Court in so and so.
There you go.
We are in the same situation now, though the charges have been also framed by the trial court.
My
With
lord,
this, you see, if this order was not there, of course, this court would have independently looked into it and as regard and applied the well-settled test to examine the materials
yes.
on the face of it and see whether there was a case
It
or
may be relevant for the
but with this decision, the court
what
have
happened
already
below.
said.
Earlier, two petitioners came up. Now, accused number one also came up.
Rethink. I don't think you have a case.
My lord, I have to then.
You
so because-
rethink, otherwise I'm going to dismiss it.
No, my lord, what happened? SARS framed thereafter. Again,
That's You see, I understood, Mr. Goswami, that now you are against the order of charge. I have understood, but the order of charge makes it more. The trial court have seen that yes, there are materials, and that is why charge have been framed. And in fact, before that, this court have already seen that by taking the materials on the face of it, the complaints, that yes, these are facts, allegations, which
it's a
is
trace cause of action, my lord.
no.
On 4 to 2020.
I will give it in the same fashion. Very well.
Milord,
If you are saying
what
it is
happened,
a
Milord?
cause of action, I'll
The statements-
deal with your argument, Mr. Goswami. This is not a case where I'm going to admit it. I'm going to dispose it right now, dismiss it. You want to rethink and you come tomorrow or Monday? I'm
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm dismissing it.
Because my lord, statements are there where nothing
You-
has been
you
against
see-
the petitioner.
No.
My
The
lord.
trial is not started. Now, if that is the law, then there will be
No, he's a public
there-
servant, my lord. He's a doctor.
trial because you were this court.
He's a government doctor, my lord.
You see, Mr. Goswami, this court now cannot go on a mini trial.
My lord.
This court cannot examine those statements made in during the course of the charge framing or during the investigation. What value those statements have?
Then I will have to take instruction, my lord.
You take your instructions, you withdraw it.
Because the statements, my lord.
Um, heard Mr. R. Goswami, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. P. Sharma,
Sharma, my lord.
Learned APP for the state respondent. Relist Tuesday
Yes.
on Tuesday,
My lord.
Wednesday.
Obliged.
That's great.
My lord.
Mr. Sharma, you be there to remind me. I'll forget.
I have also flagged my.
I'll also remind, my lord. Myself, I have the
I have
duty.
flagged my.
I have annexed all the.
Dear, my lord.
I have annexed all the orders, my lord.
You see, but you understand, you see, these laws are well settled
My
now.
lord. My.
I'll see, my lord.
If you wouldn't have come before the charges and you'd have come now, of course, independently, this court would have gone into it.
Mm.
But that order is not under challenge.
Remain.
Right.
That order remains. There it is very well said that these are now disputed trial
Yes.
at the trial. Trial is yet to begin.
My lord.
Only charges have been
This
framed.
is going.
My lord, hopeless, hopeless.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mr. Agarwal,
This is an appeal against acquittal, my lord.
appeal against acquittal.
Acquittal will under section 413 proviso, my lord. My lord, the accused was acquitted of the, my lord, under section 6 of the POSCO Act and section 6
Here, leave is not
not
required.
required because of the, my lord, decision of, my lord, 2019.
Okay.
So that decision is there, my lord. In that decision,
Statutory appeal,
say statutory appeal.
isn't it?
It has to be
It is
admitted.
that. Let me-
My lord, 2019, 2 SCC 752,
2019,
2 SCC
yes,
752.
752.
It was CJJ decision, my lord,
Yes.
headed by my lord Justice Lukur, my lord.
That's all right. The paragraph.
Paragraph, my lord, your lordship will find page
So,
69 to 77.
Here, the appeal is filed by the victim. By the victim.
Victim.
And here in this decision, it
As a
says,
victim, my lord.
the right of victim to appeal so and so.
2019. 2019.
Just give me the relevant paragraph.
Paragraph
I have read
69,
this
my lord.
decision earlier.
Paragraph 69 to 77.
69.
May I just draw page para 76, my lord.
Yes, yes.
As far as the question of grant of special leave.
One second, one second.
uh,
Hey, I'll have to everywhere. The flag. Type. Para 70.
Para 76. I'm not reading the other paragraph, my lord. As far as the question of grant of special leave is concerned,
Yes, yes.
my lord, lordship got it, my lord.
Yes, yes.
Grant of special leave is concerned, once again, we need not be overwhelmed by submission made at bar. The language of the proviso to section 372 CRPC is quite clear. Particularly, it is contrasted with the language of section 378(4). The text of this provision is quite clear and it is confined to an order of acquittal passed in a case instituted upon a complaint. The word complaint has been defined in section 2D CRPC and refers to an allegation made orally or in writing to a magistrate. This has nothing to do with the lodging or the registration of an FIR, and therefore it is not at all necessary to consider the effect of a victim being the complainant as far as the provision of proviso to section 372 is concerned. One of the High Court came to the conclusion that so far, my lord, appeal against acquittal is concerned, leave will be required under C74.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
My lord. Regarding the judgment, my lord.
But I remembered this position. I think.
Well, earlier Satyapal's decision was holding the field, my lord, but the Supreme Court has, my lord, overruled that portion so far.
POXO victim, I don't think leave is required.
My lord.
And it has
And
been-
in other cases, my lord, regarding the victim, my lord, leave is not required. But regarding the POXO, my lord, I have not.
No, FOXO has no difference.
There is
POXO
no
is nothing.
difference.
POXO has-
Victim is same. My lord,
Victim is there, my lord, victim and
Okay. So I'll admit it.
No.
Lord, only one thing I would like to point out to my lord. My lord, your lordship will kindly come to page 194. The order dated 30/11/2024.
194.
194. My lord, this is an order dated 30/11/24 when the judgment was delivered. My lord, I'm taking your lordship to 195 only. My lord, third paragraph, given the petition number so and so filed by the surety, the bail bond for both the accused, my lord, here only one accused was there. There is some mistake on the part of the trial court. It stands extended for a period of 6 months from today as required under section 437A CRPC. So, my lord, the bail bond which has been executed by the accused before the trial court is valid till today, my lord. Now, my lord, if your lordship kindly have a look at 437, 481 of the new act, my lord.
Ekhandi option. BNSS.
Yes, my lord. But the earlier it was provision number 437A in CRPC. Why is it of the
BNSS section.
BNSS section 481, my lord. Huh? Huh?
481. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my lord. Let me just, I have probably written something wrong. Just 431. I'm sorry.
This new act has made everything very confusing.
Yes,
Mr. Agarwal.
431.
New act has it made everything very confusing. We are back to our
My lord, the
law
difficulty arises, my
days.
lord, my lord, 42 years, my lord,
That's what I'm saying. We are back to the law school first
now
year.
last 1 year, my lord, I'm finding little difficult, but it will be, we will be able to
Yes,
overcome
of
it.
course, of course.
I'm sorry.
Yes, section
431, my lord. When an appeal is presented under section. Okay.
Yes, you can go slow.
Yes, when an appeal is presented under section 419, the High Court may issue a warrant directing that the accused be arrested and brought before it or any subordinate court, and the court before which he is brought may commit him to prison pending the disposal of the appeal or admit him to bail. So, my lord, while issuing the notice, my lord, since he was on bail during the course of trial, he was 82 days in, my lord, custody during investigation. My lord, I am not insisting at this stage to put him behind the bar. But my lord, he may have to, my lord, either to go fresh bail or, my lord, his bail earlier, my lord, the previous bail that he furnished.
I don't think I'm going to discuss.
Minor.
I'm going to admit it.
My lord,
Minor. Notice and notice.
my lord,
I'm only admitting it, Mr. Agarwal. If you file any application, we will see. Right now, I'm only.
Minor.
much of that, much of
Uh,
that. My lord, I was just pointing out to my lord that 6 months that is valid.
understood.
So if that can be
But,
extended, my lord, he will be, my lord, custodial legate, my lord. He will.
File an appropriate application to that effect.
I have made a prayer here, my lord. Anyway, my lord, I leave.
I'm not going to that because it's already acquitted.
He is acquitted.
He is acquitted. If I have to now, you see, restrict the liberty in a way that is also a restriction of the liberty only. Because that,
My lord, then my lord will
bond.
make that of
Then this court will have to apply mind and go into the facts and see.
Lord, I'm not much.
You want an appeal admission right now?
I'm not
It's
admission.
statutory admission. I'm granting
Yes.
it to you. You want something more? You come with an appropriate application.
Yes.
Court will exercise its mind that
That observation, my lord, is
that already have the liberty.
much of that.
Third, Mr. K. Agarwal, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. H. Betala, learned counsel for the offense. Also heard Mr. B. Sharma, P. Sharma,
B, Sharma.
B.
B.
B. Sharma, learned APP for the state respondent. B. Sharma, earlier also I said. This appeal is against. this
Judgment and
appeal
order dated
is-
30th of 11.
Yes.
30th November.
This appeal is directed
Page 111.
against the
Page 111.
judgment and order.
Page 111.
Page 111, my lord.
Judgment and order dated
30th of November.
30/11/2024 passed in session case number 157 of 2020 within bracket all women PS case number 146/2019, whereby the accused stroke respondent number two was acquitted under was acquitted. Stop. Admit, issue notice.
Call for report.
Mr. B. Sharma accepts notice
Minor.
on behalf of respondent number one.
Minor.
Steps by registered court AD in respect of respondent number two. Call for the trial, call for the case records from the so and so court. I've already given you the reference to the court now. Call from records from the learned special judge Pokso Kamrup M in session case number 157 of 2020. And upon receipt, I think your paper book maybe.
My lord, paper book would not practically have given it.
All right.
I,
List after 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
my lord, after service of notice, my lord, that will be-
After
after 4 weeks, after 4 weeks.
To be fixed.
After 4 weeks.
May it please your lordship.
Yes, Mr. Vaidya.
Lordship, this is an appeal
Item number?
accompanied with an interlocutory application against a conviction order for offense under section 10 of the POCSO Act.
Here you are, this is for suspension.
Suspension of sentence I is there, my lord.
1 month, 9 days.
Already I've been behind bars. My lord, my conviction was for 6 years. My lord,
Conviction is under
under section 10, my lord, aggravated sexual
POCSO.
assault. POCSO, my lord.
So,
POCSO. Yes, my lord. My lord, at this juncture, my lord.
on call list after 1 week on a date to be fixed by the rate.
May it please your lordship. The IA is for condonation, lordship. Notice
Item
was
number?
item number 8, lordship.
I is for
Condonation, lordship, in
condemnation,
Yes,
250.
yes, lordship.
This is the first time.
868, lordship.
No, notice is issued.
Issued, lordship. Respondent number 234 appeared.
Where are they? No one is there, I think, today. Mr. Nawaz, you are there?
Yes, das is perhaps there, my lord. He is.
Huh? Mr. Surajit Das is appearing in this.
234, lordship.
Yes, his name is there.
Perhaps
Yes,
his legs in.
And respondent number 1.
Yes, he is come. All right, if he is there, I shall take it in, Mr. Let him come then.
Lord, for some time.
Mr. Nawaz, please
I will inform him, my lord.
inform him. Only thing, this court has to rise by 11:40, huh? There is some.
My lord. I'll inform him, my lord.
Why is this for orders? Unserved notice returned on the ground that addressee was not found in the given address. Fresh steps. Have you taken fresh steps?
Yes, Lordship. This is the second time we have taken step. And that is the proper address, Lordship. Already
But it's
divorced.
awaited.
Minor.
Awaited. Await service in respect of respondent number 3. List after 2 weeks
Minor.
on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Highly blessed, Lord.
May I please, my lord? My lord, in this case, service is complete. My friend is appointed as amicus. And
You are an amicus.
Yes, my lord.
yes, my lord, and my lord, the LCR is received. Today it is fixed for consideration of the IA, my lord, that is I have
A is for
for bail, my lord. Petitioner is behind the bars.
what is the offense?
The other side have taken adjournment in the first half. There is interim order, lordship, that by the
I don't fix up for any interim.
May I please, your lord? My lord, I am for item number 22, my lord. We have
Item
taken
number?
22, my lord. We have taken consent from other.
All right.
Maybe adjourn for the day.
The date may be fixed, lordship.
Okay, in 22 did you go? As prayed, as jointly prayed for, relist on 13. Yes,
Apply, lordship.
12-2.
all right. Yes,
May I please, your lordship? Item 11 and 12, your lordship.
11 and 12.
12, yes.
When do you want it?
On 5th, your lordship.
Can it be on the 17th, subject to the convenience?
18.
17th, my lord, subject to the convenience of this honorable court.
As
Oh,
joint,
not 17th, my lord, 10th.
10.
as jointly prayed for by MS S. Sharma, learned, you are appearing for the appellant?
Appellant, my lord.
Learned counsel appearing for the appellant and Mr.
And an upadhyay.
And an Upadhyay, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 2, relist on such and such date. 10. All right.
Deeply obliged.
Obliged.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 18, Lordship. I have taken consent from the opposite party, Lordship.
Yes.
I pay for adjournment, Lordship.
Huh?
I pay for adjournment. I am appearing on behalf of BD Gusami, Lordship.
Other side is
My lord, I am here, my lord.
Okay. as jointly prayed for by Mr.
J.M. Gogoi, Lordship.
J.M. Gogoi, learned counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. B.D. Goswami,
Goswami,
learned counsel to the appellant and Mr.
K.U. Ahmed.
A.U. Ahmed, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the respondent, relist on such and such date.
17, my lord, 17 July.
You want to
17
July in the month of July.
7 July.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Yeah.
Excuse your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20, it was fixed to be heard.
20,
Item number 20, your lordship.
20.
20, your lordship.
Yes, when do you want it?
Lordship, it may be taken up after a week or so. Which I could not get a hold of the council's appearing for the respondent, but there was an interim in our favor.
Then I think I'll accommodate you, but just see if he's there. If he's there, you
Indeed,
inform the
Lordship.
courtmaster,
I'll wait
both
for
of you
that.
together. Otherwise, you wait till the matter is called. I'll accommodate.
Indeed, Lordship.
Okay. Yeah. None appears for the petitioner. Heard Mr. B. Sharma, like APP for the state respondent. Anybody else is there? And Mr. Y. Mahanta, Learned Counsel, appearing for respondent number 2. List. July, pre-list on such and such date. Task.
My lord. But I was appointed as an amicus, my lord, in this matter. It's a POCSO appeal, my lord.
Just Rupa,
11th of June.
11th June.
June.
6, 2025. Any interim?
Interim is there.
Interim may finish, he'll continue till the next stage of it.
Much hope.
May I please, dear lordship?
Yes.
My lord, this appeal is against the judgment and order dated 21/12/2022 in session case number 30/2017 under section 376(2)(1) IPC, sentencing the convict and convicting the appellant to suffer rigorous imprisonment for 10 years and fine of rupees 10,000. And in default 6 months for another. My lord, in this case, the accused appellant against the appellant is that on 25/11/16 Sri Purna Soikia, he lodged an Azahar before the OC of Kamargaon PS, stating inter alia that his handicapped daughter, aged about 23 years, Srimati Putuli Soikia, is pregnant of
Yes, Ahmed.
My lord, in this case, the
Who is appearing to the other side?
yes,
I'm appearing for the other side.
For all?
For there
Why not?
sole respondent.
Full respondent. Yes.
The fact is this, my lord, an agreement was made in between the parties in the year of 2013. Then the appellant here, one, is to sell a plot of land to the plaintiff, is the plaintiff, at a consideration of rupees 30 lakhs. An agreement was made in the year of 2013. Then from our side, permission has been obtained, but they have not come forward to execute the register sale deed in their favor. Then, my lord, in the meantime, 3 years time period has been over. Then what happened? They file a suit. In that said suit, if you lordship kindly see there, it is page 31 in the suit plain. They made a prayer, twofold prayer, my lord. Here, page 13, decree passed declaring that the agreement dated 1/5/2013 executed with the plaintiff is valid, operative, enforceable in the eye of law. Page 13, 43.
Page?
43. plaint with that 43.
Yeah.
Number one, decree be passed declaring that the agreement dated 1/5/2013 executed between the plaintiff and the defendant is valid and operative in the law. Decree be passed declaring that the plaintiff have performed her part of contract and the defendant have failed to perform her part of contract. Decree be passed declaring that the plaintiff in pursuance with the agreement or shall have paid so against the agreed consideration amount to the defendant and ready and willing to pay the remaining so. Decree be passed directing the defendant to execute the sale deed in pursuance with the agreement dated 1/5/2013 in favor of the plaintiff. To execute the registered sale deed by this honorable court as per provision of Order 21 Rules so. As held it in favor of the plaintiff in respect of Scotland and deliver cash position. Decree be passed declaring that the power of attorney that the Spencer is not legal, valid, and liable to be cancelled. Decree be passed declaring that the agreement for sale being Spencer is quite illegal and not operative upon the plaintiff and liable to be cancelled. Precept may be issued to sinners have registered compromise to cancel the irrevocable power of attorney being Spencer. Precept may be issued to Spencer to cancel the agreement for sale. Decree of permanent injunction may be granted. Decree of temporary injunction may be granted. Now it loss of condition express.
What do you want to show from here?
Yeah, because now you loss of condition. Alternatively, now my lord list. Alternatively, if the plaintiff failed to establish his case, in that event, the defendant may be directed to refund the consideration amount. To prayer, my lord. Can it permissible, my lord? If he fail, then he's
Is it bar?
But
Is there a bar?
Because
Is there a bar?
Bar, my lord.
Is there a bar in CPC that there cannot be an alternative prayer? Is there a bar? I'm asking you.
Oh, my lord. It is, they should not made it.
I'm
because
asking you,
there
is
is
there
no
a
bar.
bar?
There is no such bar, but their claim is to be
Now,
one foot.
have you looked into the case law?
No, my lord.
Have a look into it. Find out
Now, yes, sir.
whether an alternative prayer is maintainable or not maintainable.
Apart from that, my lord, you lost vacancy, and I file a written statement.
But is this one of your grounds?
One not, but I will.
No. Then you look into this further, because if you want this court to, if that is so, if you have an authority to show that the alternative
Yes, sir.
prayer is not maintainable, then on that this court
Yes,
can
sir.
decide.
Yes.
Oh, we will have it on another day to look into this aspect.
And another aspect, my lord, I just point out, my lord, another aspect, my lord, I file a written statement. I file written statement. And in paragraph 2, I clearly mention in my written statement that the present suit filed by the plaintiff is barred by waiver, stable and equivalence. But learned court will tell court, my lord, has decided the matter without framing any issues, my lord, and summary trial. And judgment is
We'll
passed
see
on
on
admission.
another date about that.
Yes.
If I may submit one line, Lordship. In their written statement, Lordship, they have clearly and categorically admitted our plaint to whatever the advertisement we have made. That is why the judgment was passed under Order 12, Rule 6.
All right, let Mr. Ahmed examine whether an alternative prayer is maintainable or not maintainable.
And-
that is his argument.
Yes. And then another.
Since an argument is made, this court has to go into it.
Okay.
So, Mr. J. Ahmed, the counsel for the appellant submits that the judgment of the trial court is erroneous in as much as the plaintiff has sought alternative relief, which is not maintainable. However, he seeks some more time to examine the issue and cite authorities thereof. Prayer is allowed, released after.
Lordship may kindly fix the date because there is a stay.
Date is not due after 2 weeks.
Hello, interim order shall continue.
Interim order.
In the
passed
meantime,
earlier
Lordship,
shall
we'll,
continue till then.
we'll also file an application for vacating the stay, Lordship.
Yes, do whatever you want to do.
No petition file, my lord. They file just.
We'll-
Next. Yes.
Lordship, my senior counsel Jane Sanwala is not so well. Can the
Alright.
matter can be fixed for next?
Okay. Yes, Mr. Bhattacharya.
I'm appearing for the respondents.
All right. Heard Miss MS.
S. Agarwal.
As Agarwal, Learned Counsel for the appellant, also heard Mr. B.
KK Bhattacharya.
Huh?
KK Bhattacharya.
KK, na? KK Bhattacharya, I always know you as B. KK Bhattacharya, Learned Counsel for the respondents. MS so-and-so, Learned Counsel for the appellant submits that the leading counsel, Ms. G. N. Sahewala, is indisposed today and accordingly seeks a accommodation for the day. Prayer is not opposed. Released after
And
When?
the date, Lord.
Date may be fixed.
24 second appeal released after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Don't worry, Mr. Bhattacharya. Date will be given.
Obliged.